everyone. Hello and welcome. Welcome to the second 48 Forward conference. We're so happy you're here and we're so excited for this day. Welcome to the Future and Innovation Conference. This is not only an exciting day about future talks, future of work, innovation, startups, entrepreneurship, healthcare, IoT. We got it all for you. So this is about exchanging ideas, being open about who you meet today and who you will talk to, get a network, get inspired, and most of all, feel comfortable with all those people who are changing this world today. So I'm Hannah, I'm your host today, and I'm so excited that you are here. With me on stage, we have today another moderator. So please welcome with a very warm applause my co-host, Christoph.
Welcome and good morning, 48 forwarders.
Yes. He will be leading the second track today in the afternoon, and I will be here up on stage for the first one. We have not only experts invited for you, but we have insights into the top-notch, state-of-the-art kind of like innovations that are out there right now. So without further ado, we would like to welcome, first of all, the initiator and host, and not only the host, but also the founder of 48 Forward. Please welcome Daniel Fürg.
Good morning. Yeah, 2016 was a tough year. It was a tough year for every one of us. We had Trump, we had Brexit, we had AfD, for those of you that are German, and we had a lot of other topics that were not that good, and we had a Lufthansa strike, which cost me like the last 3 nights, because we have about 40 speakers today, and a lot of them were booked on Lufthansa flights, so we had to find solutions for them, and we found for all of them a solution. So all the speakers are here today. Not yet tonight, it's the second time today that I wish someone good night. Maybe my day rhythm is a bit confused. Happy to have you here. We have 12 hours of program, so I hope you have a lot of energy. And we have a big after-show party at night, so you have to have a lot of energy for celebrating the whole night with us. Tough year. The reason why we are doing that conference is because I think, and I'm really convinced about that, I think that we need platforms like this to fight the fear and insecurity of people. People are feared by new technologies they don't understand. People are feared by everything they don't know and don't understand. So we need platforms like this to talk about those new technologies and developments in different areas, to have a transparent discussion about them, and to find the right way to deal with it, to fight people that use the fear of people to gain political success like Trump or AfD. In the end, every one of us is responsible to deal with those topics and to try to let people know about them, and to find some transparent way to take the fear of those. I'm really happy to welcome on stage Kapp, who is representing the city of Munich, one of our most important partners today. Welcome on stage.
Yes, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Daniel. Thank you for the introduction. I'm glad to be here with you. And on behalf of the city of Munich, I would like to give you a very warm welcome to all of you with this 48forward convention. When I got the invitation for this convention, 48forward, a novel came to my mind, where I'm not sure whether you know it all. The audience is quite young, but nevertheless I try it. It's the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Who has ever heard about it? Well, wonderful, wonderful. Of course. You know about the story. It's about a society with a lot of questions. The questions, to quote it, about the life, the universe and everything. And what they have done, they put all the questions in a huge, huge computer. The computer was called Deep Thought. It's something like, I think, our modern IoT Watson, where we are very proud of to have it here in Munich. And they brought all these questions in this computer, and the computer was working and working for days, for weeks, for months. And in the very last ending, he brought out the very ultimate, let's say, solution. It was 42, as you all know. The experts were a little bit confused because they don't know how to work on with this solution 42, and so they struggled on with all the problems. Now I'm happy that we are not working on the 42, but as we are all invited by the Siemens company for the next days with this convention or with this program, you have heard about it, next 47 for all the entrepreneurs in the whole world and especially in the Munich community. But not enough with 47, we are here with Daniel Fürg now for 48forward. And I'm pretty sure that we don't have forgotten our questions, what we are dealing with, but we still know them. To be a little bit more serious, of course our society has a lot of questions. Daniel just mentioned some of them. In terms of politics, in terms of demography and migration, in terms of this global warming, where I think Mr. Trump is the last human being who is struggling with whether it's really reality or not. We are struggling with questions about mobility in cities. We are struggling with, of course, with communications. Some of you are bored with this little speech and looking to their mobile phone. It's wonderful. Just go ahead. In modern times, that's the way we communicate with it. We are talking about all these questions, of course, on a global scale, but also on a let's say municipality scale or on a city scale. So I'm, as a representative for the city of Munich, we are working and dealing with all these questions which are mentioned here with the refugees, with the media, with the communication, government, and so on and so on. We are really very happy to have this convention here. We think about how we can deal to bring solutions to all these questions, to all these problems. And I think a central point is we need innovation and we need entrepreneurs like you, which are dealing with all these questions and looking for business cases, working on these questions. Very much of it, of course, is about what we call the digital revolution, which is interfering nearly everything of our life, how we communicate, how we travel with all the Airbnbs of the world and our global Google Maps and so on, how we find our girlfriends, our boyfriends, our husbands with the Parships and timber of this world and so on and so on. So there are a lot of questions, but there are a lot of chances. And to work out these chances, we need such formats, such platforms, where we are very much convinced that Munich is a wonderful location for all of it. You of course know that there are 40+ incubators and accelerator programs like from the Allianz, once again, good morning, or the Siemens and so on, the Burdas and Pro7, Sat1 and all of them. We need to have this, what is called from Richard Florida, the triple T, you know it. It's the talents with 110,000 students. It's the techniques with all the digital possibilities, and it's tolerance. Tolerance, which means we need an open-minded society where we think Munich really can provide. Another, let's say, program is the triple helix. You have heard about it. You need the universities, you need the corporates which are located here in Munich, the big DAX ones, but also the small and medium-sized companies, and the startups with you to solve these problems. We need to have stages to talk about it, to discuss about it. For example, like the DLD with the Burda, of course, like this wonderful festival, Bits and Pretzels, which is brought out by Andy. I'm not sure whether he is already in the audience or not. With a platform like Munich-startup.de, you should have a look at it. It's a platform, a website with the city of Munich. Gabi and Helen is anywhere in the audience. They are dealing with this platform, which should give you a transparency about all what's going on in startup in the Munich area. And we need to have such conventions like 48forward. Thank you, Daniel, that you brought up this convention. Thank you for all your effort on behalf of the city and the last nights. I've heard about it. Sorry for the Lufthansa. We are not dealing with them. We are only the city of Munich. Just take a bike or things like that, not the plane. It's even better. And don't forget the questions like the 42 have done with the hitchhikers. I'm pretty sure that you know the questions and you have the solutions. Thank you for your attention.